Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome everyone to Christmas on Mary Lane, and I'm going to introduce the cast. Edgar Brittenham is being played by Carol Roberts.
You was a spunky woman, all right.
Percy Brittenham is being played by Brandon Gray.
There aren't any bars on the windows.
Rufus Brittenham is being played by Daryl Daniel.
What in the name of George Cross you talking about?
Jane Hartman is being played by Samantha Dishman.
If you'll excuse me, I need to find some aspirin.
Bertha Bjorkman is being played by Cora Sturman.
You really should teach.
Sorry.
You really should teach a brother of yours some manners.
Oh, she's not.
You really should teach a brother of yours some manners.
Myrtle Stillwell is being played by Shauna Motter.
We sang to you last year.
Stella Mayburn is being played by Cindy Nash.
We hope you like them.
Ugly? No.
Mary Jo Stevenson is being played by Stephanie Henderson.
Daddy, it's me, Mary Jo.
Terry Stevenson is being played by Donnie Henderson.
Hey, it's now or never.
Big Al is being played by Levi Henderson.
I'm here to see my grandpa.
I hope you all enjoy.
Let's do it. Hey, let's slow down here. We ain't going to no far, I don't reckon. I think you drugged me halfway down that hall. Oh, yes. Far too real. Leave me alone.
Now, Rufus, don't forget about the Christmas party tonight.
I ain't going.
It'll start around 8 o'clock or so. Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm telling you, I ain't going, and that's fine.
You'll have a lot of fun, trust me.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's going to be at the party, Rufus. Remember that. I'm going to go check on Mr. Peterson. Don't you run off anywhere.
Did you hear that crazy lady? Don't you run off anywhere like we can get out of this prison.
This ain't no prison, Rufus.
Yeah, there aren't any bars on the
Well, it's
windows.
close enough. The guards are dressed up as nurses.
Hey, it's Christmas. Time to deck the halls, jingle the bells, away the manger, and
Yeah, you ought to be thankful.
Thankful.
Well, you ought to be happy anyway.
What do we got to be happy and thankful for? Edgar, look.
Well, you got your health, your family.
and 2 brand new batteries for your hearing aids.
Why, you cheered me right up, you numbskull.
Well, that's what brothers are for.
What? What did he say? I think this thing's done went on the blink.
Said that's what brothers are for.
I said that's what brothers are for. You still didn't hear me, did you?
No.
I said that's what brothers are for.
Chapter 4? No wonder I'm talking. I've been sitting here all day.
No, you haven't. It's only noon.
I don't know why I ever listened to you.
All right, guys. How about a little snack?
Sounds good.
What would you like? Walnuts? Peanut butter fudge? Sardines and white crackers on top?
No.
Can I get you something else?
Well,
How about some cottage cheese?
cottage cheese.
I like that cottage cheese stuff. That's healthy and nutritious.
Yeah, Edgar and our age, that's what we need, nutrition.
You all need to eat healthy, Rufus.
Cottage cheese.
I think it's kind of weird. Cottage cheese? That sounds like some sort of house cheese or something. Cottage cheese comes from a cow. Or at least I think it comes from a cow. I wonder why they don't call it boo-boo cheese or something like that.
Percy, stop rambling.
We'll talk about it later, okay?
Cottage cheese. I think I got an endless supply of that junk, don't you? I think we had about 50 times this week. Eat so much I felt like my teeth's gonna hurt.
Well, that's strange.
What's strange, Percy?
Well, they're not even his own teeth and they curdle. I mean, for all we know, they could be second-handed or second-mouthed or something. I wonder if them dentists, if they make them things or if they order them off eBay.
Percy, please.
But you know, even old George Washington had false teeth. Of course, I think his were made out of wood. Had something to do with that cherry tree he chopped down. Old George chopped down that tree to get some dentures. Isn't that a hoot? Of course, old George, he never told a lie either. Even when he got caught chopping down that tree with a chainsaw, he told his dad. He said, "Yes, sir, I did it. Black and Decker helped me."
Well, who in the world is Black and Decker?
Well, I guess it's them neighbor boys that gave old George a chainsaw. I mean, after all, if they couldn't afford false teeth, I don't reckon they could afford a chainsaw either.
Oh, Lord. Mercy.
Percy. Black and Decker, Black and Decker. George Washington used a hatchet to cut down that tree.
Really?
Chainsaws hadn't been invented
Well,
yet.
go on.
And Black and Decker, that's a brand name.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't pay any attention in history class, huh?
Mercy, quit rambling.
I sure feel a lot better knowing that.
Yeah.
What was I saying again?
Just talking about Rooster's teeth.
I wonder where they get them.
Veterinary.
Mortuary.
No, Percy, his mind may ramble a little bit.
Yeah, Lord.
But deep down, he's a true Christian. He knows what Christmas is about.
Christmas. Edgar, it's just another day.
Now, how can you say that? Christmas is a time for family and friends come together and celebrate our Savior's birth.
It's just another day, I'm telling you.
He's like so others that's forgot the real meaning of Christmas. But I'm going to tell you, Jesus is the reason for the season.
You see, deep down, he's a true Christian. He knows what Christmas is about. Say it again, Percy.
Say it again. All right? Yeah.
You asked me.
No, Jesus is the reason for the season.
Well, of course he is. That's what it says right here in that paper. I reckon that reporter must have heard you say that before, Edgar.
Oh. What in the name of George Cross you going on about? I don't know him.
I don't know either.
I'd like to have him snacks, though.
I would too.
Here we
Well, there
are.
she is now.
Yeah. Hey, is that cottage cheese? Take it back.
You know I'm allergic to that stuff.
Now, don't forget about the Christmas party tonight. And the ladies auxiliary and children from the orphanage will be here visiting you this afternoon.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Them noisy do-gooders running around and them birdie kids.
Rufus, come on, it's Christmas.
I wish everybody quit telling me that.
Percy, were those your sons who visited
Hey,
you
you
this
got one
afternoon?
giveaway? Yeah, there was. It was Herschel and
Hank?
Herschel and Hank.
What did you say they did for a living?
They're
Youth ministers.
yeah, God's their boss. Herschel and Frank.
Hank.
Herschel and Hank.
You must be very proud of them.
Oh, Jane, I am. Herschel and
Hank.
Herschel and Hank.
Edgar, your son David and his wife were here too, weren't they?
They were. You know, our kids are so busy. They're directors at the church, youth directors. Our kids are in the same ministry, the youth ministry.
That's the field that needs a lot of work and support. Our youth are our church of tomorrow. Rufus,
Yep.
where's your daughter? I believe you said her name was Mary Jo?
Yep. I ain't talked to her in years. Don't want to. Just leave that alone.
Well, if you're going to change the subject, I'll just tell you.
Well,
I'm glad me and old Ethel had boys.
yep.
We had twin boys, Herschel and...
Hank.
Hank?
Well, I remember one day them old fellers was tearing down that house and Ethel, she about lost her mind. She come down them stairs wearing nothing but her bloopers. She told them kids go play out the road.
Imagine that.
Percy, she sounds like an interesting woman.
Oh, Jane, she was.
It's Dustin. Tastes bad, don't
I thought this was good.
it? You?
I'm digit mine, it's kind of stale. Me and Novella had a kid too. One, we had Dave.
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew Novella?
Hmm?
Ethel? Didn't you say Ethel and Novella were cousins?
They were second cousins, twice removed. You know, he was a spunky woman, that Novella was.
She's my wife.
I remember that whole family, they was just a bunch of cracker jacks. Me and Novella, we raised David during the Korean War. I was making about $10 a day back then.
What'd you say?
I said I was making $10 a day.
Things went on a blink again. Mercy, what is it?
I think he's wanted to know if you'd ever tried the bidet.
Nope. You know that Doris Day? Now that was a lady. She dead yet?
I think she is. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've always felt sorry for her.
Well, why is that, Percy?
Because she lost her 3 kids, her dog, and her furniture all in the same week.
What makes you think she lost them things?
Because every week she'd come flying down them steps singing, "Hey, Sarah, Sarah, the bees, the furniture's not there to see. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, remember?"
Yeah.
Mercy, why do you keep rambling for?
Percy may ramble a little bit, but he's a true Christian.
He'll need God to help him.
We all do.
Well, I feel a lot better knowing that.
Do you know something? I'm just going to say it. Somebody needs to tell the great Oz the scarecrow over here needs a little more help. Needs a little more work done on him.
Hush, now you're gonna hurt his feelings.
Not a chance.
Let's get this place straightened up. It's almost time for a recreation break.
Well, we're done. Yeah.
You can keep it.
No, well, no, we can now.
I see him slobbering.
I think that's
Percy, you want to help me get this place straightened up for our recreation break?
Do I have to?
No?
Do you want me to?
Sure.
I guess I'll go.
Well, after I just tell you, I don't want to play no games.
Well, then just sit there and be nice.
Well, I'd rather play games.
Oh, heaven help me.
That's what I think.